This video is for comedy purposes only. Everyone mentioned in this video has willingly volunteered to be roasted, and none of this should be taken seriously.
Welcome to the Nitpicking Nerds 10K special.
How are we celebrating? We're roasting the decks of the people who helped us get here. Don't even care.
I'm your host, Joe Cherries.
I'm your host, Beezy, and that makes us the Nitpicking Nerds. For the 98% of you who skipped the first 10 seconds of this video, here's Disclaimer Guy again.
This video is for comedy purposes only. Everyone mentioned in this video has willingly volunteered to be roasted, and none of this should be taken seriously.
And he's smoking again.
Man, you hate to see it. Anyway, we are a channel that, aside from right now where we're celebrating our 10K subscribers, makes a bunch of awesome Magic the Gathering Commander content. So if you like it, subscribe, and you can check out our Discord where you can literally just talk to us for wherever.
Discord, Patreon, TCG Player. There's one I always forget. Merch. I stream on Twitch. Okay.
That's too many.
That's too many. Let's get into it. Okay. Now we're going to do our own disclaimer. This is completely comedic. This is the third time we are saying this. You can play Commander in any way you want. You can play whatever cards you want. You can build your deck however you want.
I take zero responsibility for anyone who misunderstands the message of this video, officially.
Three disclaimers in the first 2 minutes. I'm sorry, but if you didn't...
I cannot help you otherwise.
Yes.
Just unsubscribe if you don't
We're about to have some fun, and we're going to turn on full troll mode, and we're going to get out of apologetic mode. Full troll mode.
Yes. Okay, first up, since they submitted first, is espavientos with his Xyrus, the Writhing Storm snake deck.
He's awesome. He's from Spain, and I do love espavientos. The laziest ramp package I've ever seen. I could upgrade your ramp package for approximately 25 cents.
25 cents.
And it would be better. You
Googled what ramp cards should I play, and you listen to the first three responses.
How about Commune with Lava on the blue deck?
Commune with Lava. Blue and green are the two best colors at drawing cards now. And you're playing Commune with Lava as Commune with Lava is mono red. Boros is happy about it.
Yeah, mono red, Boros. It doesn't even come close. If you're playing black, green, or blue in your deck, you immediately don't have to play Commune with Lava.
It's off the table. Get that card out of your deck right now. Mono tap lands. I saw the deck was a little budget. Doesn't mean it has to be mono tap lands.
Yeah, this whole deck is playing a turn behind and just gets crushed. Oh, and then on top of that, you're already super behind. You play your Xyrus, which is the deck's main game plan, and then it dies, and now your Beastmaster's Ascension doesn't have text.
It's 5 mana, and then it's 7 mana, and then you're but the goal is to make everybody draw cards, and everybody just beats you with the cards. I didn't see a way to stop from losing once everybody has 85 cards in hand.
Yeah, the whole idea is to make all these snakes, and then you're gonna be like, oh, well, I've made some snakes, but they have a million answers now. The deck was strange.
I feel like you're going to get board wiped and not have fun. Michael V. Marath, Will of the Wild. This is the commander that can either be a +1/+1 counters deck, a damage deck, or a token deck. And Michael was like, no, I'm going to do all three subparly.
Yeah, instead of picking a lane and going with one and doing it right, he's just like, you know what? I'll just do all of them really poorly.
Sometimes I'll be able to make 5 tokens, and then Marath will be a 5/5. And then I will hope that I draw something next turn.
I really love Battlebox All-Star Behemoth Sledge.
It's so good in Battlebox. You don't even know, but it's not good anywhere else.
It is. In Commander, it's a solid, if I'm rating cards 1 to 10, it's a solid 1.
Oh, no.
Maybe a 2.
I was going to say D+.
I think a 2 is, the best I could give this card.
Now, Citadel Sieged. In Fate Forge, that was the best card in Limited, and Ugin was in that set. That's how good Citadel Siege is in Limited.
I feel like Michael picked cards. He's like, cards I saw good in other formats, so I'll try bringing them over.
It all translates. It's all the same. Pick a lane. I want to see this deck revamped in the next 2 days, or you're fired.
Yeah. You lose your mod status in the Discord.
Which anyone can join. Check the description.
Next, Thermogenesis with a Kenrith deck. Okay, this is my favorite part of looking through this deck. So the first few cards you see Baneslayer. Then 4 cards later, okay, Baneslayer not very good in EDH. Okay, well maybe it's just, he's just playing cards Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
A super competitive, awesome card.
Bayou is in the deck.
Yeah, what? You have your Baneslayer entry next to your Bayou?
This is your classic trade binder deck, except it's a $4,000 trade binder deck.
Oh my God.
And there's no win conditions.
Yeah, it's like he's been playing Magic since the very beginning, never stopped playing, and built a deck with stuff I had, but it's 4,000 cards.
My favorite card is
$4,000.
my favorite one is Ellishnar. Was just the last card in the deck. I'm like, what?
This deck is,
How does that even have time to be anyone's pet card?
at least this deck looks a little cool. It's just like, but it's like so many pet cards. It's like, well, how do we win?
I don't know.
We look
Attacks? Kenrith?
with Baneslayer Angel. Is that how we win?
That's probably it.
Yeah, that's how we get there.
Augustine, Nikia of the Old Ways. This was like a budget type deck, but that does not excuse Explosive Veggies and Farseek.
I believe it's.
You read Nikia, right?
I believe it's Augustine.
Augustine. That was such a late correction. Don't even care. Roasted your name. Explosive Vegetation and Farseek, there's like 6 non-creatures in this deck, which is what you want for Nikia.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ones that are non-creatures, like the most obvious inclusions that I could just put creatures in.
Like these, I can replace these so easily with creatures. It's insanely easy. And if you're not going to replace them with a creature, I can replace all right, let's see. We'll take Farseek. I can easily improve that card in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
I can take Explosive Vegetations, and there's about 10,000 versions that are better.
Even a janky like Ondu Giant, the 2/4 for 4 that just gets a land tapped, like that's better.
There's literally a common or an uncommon in the most recent set that is a strictly better upgrade.
Come on. All right. And then there's Protein Hulk in the deck. But when Protein Hulk dies, you can get a 6-drop or a 5-drop. That's about it.
Yeah, and this deck has more 8-drops than 1-drops.
Yeah, more 8-drops than 1-drops, as many 2-drops as 7-drops.
Yeah, that's a rough curve. We didn't get the exact CMC on this one because the website he used didn't.
The numbers don't go that high.
The numbers don't go to 5. Gigantosaurus, how about that one? What does that even do?
It doesn't do anything because it has no abilities.
Isn't it literally an 8-8 for
It's a 10-10 for 5.
Wow.
Whoa! If Nikia dies, you're going to lose. And Moend is Tyam 3 CMC tribal deck. Every card in the deck is 3 CMC. Literally every card, right?
Yes, literally every single card, except for the commander, who is 4 CMC, and that is so frustrating.
Epic fail. Your deck's coolness is void.
You can't. If you do 3 CMC tribal, your commander can't break that rule. Sorry, it's part of your deck.
Yeah. I even admit fault. I made a 1 CMC tribal with a 3 CMC commander. Can't do it. Can't do it. This deck, we always talk about the 3 CMC slot being clogged, and I see the whole deck. It's obviously clogged at 3 CMC, and I still wouldn't play half the cards.
I want you to take into consideration how crappy it is to play 3 CMC tribal. You go turn 1 and 2, you do nothing.
Turn off.
Every single game. Then, in order to double spell, you have to play a ramp spell on turn 3, the double spell potentially on turn 4. It's rough.
So you haven't even impacted the board until turn 4. I don't even know what you're doing.
We'll give you the coolness factor. Oof. It's got to be so like imagine it's like nothing, 1, 1, 2.
So it's
so rough.
It's a novel idea, but the novel isn't much of a page turner.
Oh my god.
Oh, how about that one?
All right.
That was off the cuff.
All right, next we have Stealth Rock 12 with a Sidisi deck.
Very unique choice.
The most cringeworthy deck name ever. What was it? Let the Bodies Hit the Yard. Oh,
yeah. Boo!
It's named after. Oh my god! It's named after a Drowning Pool song. One of the most cringy, edgy. Oh,
I already think
rough.
that naming your deck is cringy anyway. That's just my personal opinion. I get being attached to your deck, but you don't gotta name it. It's not your kid.
Let the Bodies Hit the Yard. It was,
stop saying it.
Oh, it's so rough.
Stop saying it. Stop saying it. This is a deck that Stealth Rock 12, if that is your real name, just hit average deck on EDH Rec, and then that came up and he's like, all right, let's run with it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he put any unique cards in at all.
It probably doesn't even have all the cycles of the dual lands.
The only win count of the whole deck is you got to hope that your opponents fall asleep from boredom.
Yeah, if they don't fall asleep, you are going to have to actually play it out, and then you're going to fall asleep, and it's not going to work for you.
Yeah, you're gonna mill your whole deck and then realize, oh, I didn't put in a lab man effect.
Yeah, Sidisi, such a unique commander. Rob, the next person, also playing Sidisi, equally boring.
Yeah, he also named his deck something.
Yeah, what is Sidisi players naming their deck?
Yeah, apparently Sidisi's the deck that you name.
That's the deck that you name. What did he name it? It
Something
was like
about flying.
Fly to the Grave or something.
I don't even understand the name.
I don't like it. 0 out of 10 for the name. Deck playing Lightning Greaves for no reason.
Oh, yeah,
Sidisi does not need Lightning Greaves.
Well, yeah, you see Sidisi wants to attack right away.
No.
Man, because if you
The whole deck is putting cards in the graveyard. I'll give up a mulligan for that. No.
I agree. Tzuzi does not need boots. You also don't care about protecting Tzuzi that much because you're ultimately, when you're building this deck the right way,
Differently.
you're gonna have a lot of ways to pay off milling into the graveyard and not just DC.
Yeah. The Lonely Fish 0. Tazri, Beacon of Unity. So this is a deck where Tazri's like, all right, I cost one less. And Lonely Fish was like, okay, I'm going to play her on turn 3 every single game. And I'm going to put every bad 1-drop with the type for my party in the deck for no reason.
These are the worst ones I've ever seen. Stronghold Confessor. If you don't know what that card is, that is a 0. Like on my 1 to 10 scale, it's a 0.
Wasn't good in limited.
It literally doesn't even fit on the scale. It's so bad.
No, it doesn't even make it. The 1-mana 1/1 Changeling, the 1/1 Rogue with Death Touch. Mulligans are not worth adding a mana. It's like a Lotus Petal almost, where you just play a million Lotus Petals, but you're not storming off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, rough.
Not even. Ugh. Don't do it. Play good cards instead. And then the deck is like, all right, I'm going to take... There's wizard payoffs. There's payoffs for a full party. And there's like... So are you a 4 tribal deck and a full party deck?
Just, focus on the party payoffs as it is. And don't go things that do stuff for wizards.
Narumeha.
Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Don't try it. Where is he?
Wait, what?
Where's Obi-Wan?
What? Oh, they're back here.
Why are they back there?
Because I didn't want them in the background when Will was recording.
I'm leaving that in. Where's Obi-Wan?
Okay, he's back. We found him. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay, like Obi-Wan once said.
I was standing up.
That's all in the video.
Oh, fine.
Don't try it, as Obi-Wan once said.
Yep, it's completely smooth, transition-free.
Transition-free. Perfect. Suspected Sins gave us his Krav and Regna partner deck.
Butcher of Malik here. This card sucks.
Butcher of Malakir is so bad. Great Fact is an enchantment. That card's great. Butcher of Malakir is a stupid, overpriced dummy.
Yeah, he's not good. You don't want Butcher of Malik in your deck. It's so cringy.
Stupid, overpriced. Diabolic Tutor. Stupid, overpriced. Fumigate. I don't think I've ever played Fumigate.
I don't care if you're on a budget. We're still going to pick on it.
Oh, yeah. No, I just play something else. Play card draw. Play anything else.
Fumigate is not a good board wipe. What is? There are so many good board wipes in white.
5 mana.
Many.
5 mana is not... With Tragic Arrogance and Fumigate next to each other is like a joke, right?
Yeah. I mean, I get that you're going wide, but it's like, at least I'd like to save one of my things, right?
Well, you're going wide, so what, you blow them all up instead of saving one?
Yeah. How about throwing in an austere command? All your creatures cost like 3. Oh, blow up the big ones.
Or, if you have those cards, because we don't even care to check, take out Stupid Fumigate.
Yeah, stupid Fumigate.
And Murderous Rider. And Sudden Spoiling. Take those out, too. What do they synergize with?
I mean, at least Murderous Rider I don't hate, but I don't like it.
It's Hero's Downfall with minor upside.
Yeah, that's true. Hero's Downfall sucks. Sudden Spoiling is just bad.
Sudden Spoiling... That's on my list of cards that used to be cool. It used to be like good for me.
I don't even know if it ever used to be good. I think
it can be a blowout.
I think it was.
We had a lot better removal lately.
Pet card.
Maybe I don't like it anymore.
Well, I think it was a pet card for you.
Maybe
that's what you had in your deck.
I think I like Split Second. Sam consumes pie. The 13-year-old annoying guy on the Discord. He made a $20 Mowu deck and he thought it was good, and we did not think that.
I do want to have one disclaimer. We do like Sam. I don't want to be mean to people completely in this video, so we will call him annoying, but we do like Sam.
Sam, you suck.
Yeah.
So this $20 Mowu deck, I heard so much about it, and then I look it up, and I could beat it with the Black-White Clerics deck I just drafted in Zendikar Rising.
Oh, you can beat this deck with anything, because so many cards in this deck just do nothing. Like, I understand, like, cool, budget.
You did it.
But they don't do anything. 1
mana, put 3 counters on Mowu? All right. So you got a Mowu that's a little bit bigger. You're going to run out of cards in 5 minutes.
The only ways to protect this card in the deck are auras, which means they can be responded to.
Yeah.
Instead of having like an instant, like obviously you can't have heroic intervention, but there has to be something else. I don't know what. Blossoming defense.
Anything. I don't even understand. Mowu's just like a big dumb idiot. He doesn't do anything. What's your payoff for having a 10/10 Mowu?
Nothing, because all the cards that would be cool that would draw cards, they cost more than $1, so poor Sam couldn't get them.
Oh, you mean poor as in his circumstance or his money?
Both.
Oh, no. Roasting people still. All right. Mr. Moses, our German friend, and his Darian deck. What does he got?
Oh, my God. So this deck, he builds decks very similar to us in a lot of ways. That's something I'll give him. But he has the Immortal Sun in here. I don't even know why. I understand White sucks at card draw.
Not that bad.
Not that
It's
bad.
really not that bad.
It's Darian. You have Skull Clamp. Just put in ways to get Skull Clamp.
That's what I do. You just spam Skull Clamp. It's fine.
I mean, that's what I would do. Darian already makes 1/1s. You got them all over the place.
Yeah. He's doing the thing that I like to do with Field of the Dead in a monocolor deck, first of all, and then the snow covered trick. But you got to mix up your snows and your non-snows. You only got one non-snow. Mix them up, 4 and 4, 5 and 4.
I didn't see any reason to have 9 snow. Yeah, you do. You had 10 total.
The 5-5.
You just do the 5-5 split. Come on, you're smarter than that, Moses.
It basically just saves you arthritis time, so you don't have to search through your whole deck.
Yeah, it's literally a time.
You're literally
save.
adding years to your life if you play this deck a lot.
If you don't draw Cathar's Crusade or Ellishnar, your deck dies.
Yeah, you actually have no win conditions. You might want to put some win conditions in the deck.
Oh yeah. Also, tell me how White only has 2 answers to Ghostly Prison. You're in mono White. There's so many answers
Yeah,
to
there's
Ghostly
like
Prison.
2, maybe if I miss one, 3 answers to Ghostly Prison. That card sucks. You should not lose to that card.
No, you should be able to crush it hardcore, but you can't because
Your deck only makes 1/1s because we just said you can't pump them, and then you can't even answer it.
Why is you have so few removal for artifacts and enchantments? It's mono white. I feel like you should have 5, 6 easy.
Take out some poopy cards, put in freaking disenchants.
Heliod's Intervention.
It's already in there.
Okay.
That's the one of the only 2.
Fine. You played one good card.
Whatever.
We don't even care.
See you at 20,000. Nature Boy, 95, I think.
Ooh, Nature Boy is one of our only fans that we've met in person.
And we've played against this Tristani deck that looks to play, for some reason, Rampaging Baloths.
Ugh. Well, you have so many tokens. You don't need lanterns, you Baloths. I don't even know what's going on. The removal in this deck, oh my god.
Oh, you better be trying to Aetherflux Reservoir deal 50 to a creature because that's the only way you're going to be able to remove something.
Prison Realm. Awful. Completely unplayable. Why? Okay,
It's
first thing,
Vanishing Light.
why would you not play first thing O-Ring and O-Ring sucks?
Watch our videos, Nature Boy, and you'll see that they're unplayable cards, and we're not lying to you.
You must be consuming too much content, and somebody else must be telling them to play those.
Yeah,
bad
it's not. We are the highest weight authority on Magic the Gathering.
You guys know this to be true.
6 out of 19 of your enchantments are playable.
Also,
The other 13 I would avoid.
yes. Oh god, there's 13. This is like a weird enchantments matter sort of,
It's like
but not
wannabe
really.
enchantment matters.
It wants to be enchantment matters, but the enchantments all stink.
Yeah, are you toughness, life gain, or are you enchantments? You gotta pick one.
Also, it's a 6/19 there, which I just
Booyaka.
booyaka.
Yeah, we got also the Garrick Power Matters card. Flavor Fail. Tristani's toughness matters. Get it together.
Also, you don't even have that big of creatures. Your biggest is like a 6/6. Like when
Rampaging Baloths, no, it's actually got cut, so whatever's next biggest.
it's just when you play the card that cares about power, you want to have it so it can be so rewarding. You want big creatures in your
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, you're talking, or a creature that's a 2/2 that can grow that big.
Or ways to augment your creatures. You don't have that. You're just populating 1/1s.
Yeah, is your plan that you're always going to mimic that their big creature?
Take out Mimic Vat. Take it out.
No, I like that in Tristani. I like mimic vat in Tristani.
Too slow. Mixed reviews on Mimic Vat. All right, we're almost done. Kakarithian. That's your name. I don't know if that's pronounced right, but it is now. Cloudhoof Kieran Mill, a.k.a. Draft Chaff Spirits, and one commander that might mill somebody eventually.
This is the least reliable deck I've ever seen.
In my life.
Dang. It seems so hard. One mill is just so unreliable as is. It's so hard to mill somebody out.
There's no combos.
Now you add in, I'm pretty sure this guy got like a 1 for power only because he technically does something.
Yeah.
There's no way he got more
I think
than
it
that.
is flying. That's the more relevant ability.
I think a 3/3 flyer is more relevant than what Kieran's other ability is.
Then if it was, you'd rather have a 3/3 flyer than a 3/3 grounder that mills when you cast spirits.
This one doesn't get better when you make it a 1/1 for 1.
Oh,
it gets worse.
Jeez. You put more mill in. That's the only, you got like Spectral Sailor and the Spirit Lords. Are you trying to win with damage? Then pick a different commander.
The best card, try the new, if you really want to keep going mono blue mill, try the new card.
Cacophony?
Yeah, I mean, at least that hits a lot of cards.
The crabs, yeah, basically if you're playing Spirit Tribal, don't play Cloud of Kiran. And if you're playing Mill, don't play Cloud of Kiran as your commander.
If you want to play Mill, get
Ruined Crab, get Mad and Cacophony, get and
get black in your deck.
Yeah, play Phoenix. There's your Mill commander.
Yeah, it gets Cloud of Kiran. I can't even get behind it. Like I get wanting to build with it's just so rough to me.
You couldn't even finish the sentence. Ken, our personal real life friend, very close friend of the channel who helps upgrade all of the IT stuff, has sent us his poopy Ellishnar deck.
Oh yeah, we're not going to go into super detail about this deck. All we're going to do is we're going to list a nice list of unplayable cards.
Let's go back and forth because we always razz Ken for these cards.
All right, go ahead.
So Brimez, King of Oreskos.
Containment Priest.
Angel of Jubilation.
Both halves of Brazella, so that's Bruna and Gisela.
Hero of Bladehold. What?
Darian.
Not as the commander. Avacyn, not as the commander.
Luminarch Ascension.
I've seen him get 4 counters immediately, and it still doesn't do anything.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Endless Horizons, the Phyrexian Arena for 1 more that can only brick.
It only ever hits lands. Increasing Devotion.
Oh boy, Homeward Path. I don't think that should be in any deck ever.
And Elspeth, Sun's Champion. All cards that me and BZ would almost essentially put in no deck.
No decks. Sorry, Ken. Also, hi.
I don't care if you like Brazella. It stinks.
I don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, this isn't about feelings.
This is the new Nitpicking Nerds. We're only going to be mean.
Yeah.
We don't even sound mean when we're saying that.
Just like Prison Mike.
Just like Prison Mike, who presented his Prosh deck. Yeah, Prosh is like one of the lamest commanders ever.
Oh, he's so lame. Oh, and what if inside that deck you just had lame removal spells that Tragic Slip terminates? You're in green and you're in black. You have Beast Within.
Windgrace's Judgment.
You have tons of awesome removal spells.
Terminate.
Green black. You have Assassin Trophy. You have the Abrupt Decay. You have so many good things.
Hold on. What about Decimate? What if I played that?
I'd flip the table over.
No, don't play. I actually moved it a little bit. Don't play Decimate. Please. Please, Prison Mike. Worse than the Dementors is Decimate. Way worse.
The worst thing about Prison was the Dementors.
No, the worst thing about this deck is the Outpost Siege in a green-black deck.
Oh my god. Stop playing these mono-red draw things. I know, we said that they're okay once on the channel. In mono-red!
In mono-red, and I don't even think I would do that. That's more of a Joe Cherries thing.
Yeah, I mean...
Or a budget thing. You got the money. Don't even think about it. It's Phyrexian Arena for 1 more, but half the time it doesn't even stay in your hand. It's like a one-time deal. All right, well, I was going to do something, but I have to play this. So I'll just waste my whole turn.
What's our alternate win con? They never moored our Prosh, so we're in rough shape. What do we do?
Cast Nevermore, naming Prosh. Your alternate win con is nothing.
Oh, no, it's actually...
Oh, my Totex Slime.
My Totex
Slime will get it for you right there. Yeah. Because it just, when it dies, it makes 2 2/2s. And see, when those die, they make 1/1s.
And last but not least, Ben Gathering the Magic, who was too lazy to send in a deck, and he sent in nothing and then cried on Discord because we were like, Ben, come on. And then he didn't do it.
Yeah, here's the exact order of events. I said, all right, guys, we're recording. Submissions are done. And then he said, oh, man, I was just about to submit. And I said, all right, you have 2 minutes. Radio silence. Are you kidding me? I waited 2 minutes for you. I could have been done with this video by now.
Yeah, this video will be over. All right.
So, Ben, shout outs for being lazy.
Shout outs to all of our patrons, though. We love you all as much as we came out making you comfortable. And I want to give an extra shout out. I love the patrons. I love all that. But I want to give an extra shout out to everyone in Discord. We've gone super fast. And a lot I've met and become what I would, at least, I don't know, internet friends. I don't know I probably just call them friends. Doesn't matter. And it's been so fun just hanging out on Discord with these people that I didn't know, like, before we had their Discord.
We were just spouting nonsense in the Discord earlier. We're talking about just like inside jokes inside of inside jokes, and it was really fun.
Yeah, we were measuring things in Texas.
And just in case you skipped the entire video and wound up here and still are mad for some reason, this was only intended to be fun and lighthearted, and we do not feel any of these opinions extremely genuinely.
Well, even if we don't like your cards and we don't like some of your choices and we wouldn't play some of those cards, that doesn't matter. If you enjoy those cards and you enjoy your deck and let's just say we say your deck's bad and then you go and you play and you never win with it, but you have fun every time, then who cares what we say?
That's all that Commander. We can't ever impact your decisions unless you decide that you agree with our opinions.
Yeah. We're here to give our opinions on Magic, what cards we think are good, everything like that, and what we would do. You don't have to listen to any of that. You can always play Commander the way you want.
Yeah, as the Command Zone recently said, just doing our jobs.
Yeah, exactly. We're just here to give our opinions. We're literally personalities who talk about Magic the Gathering. We're going to give opinions. You're going to disagree with opinions some of the time. You're going to agree with them some of the time.
Great. You can also go to the TCG player link. Maybe we'll link you to like one of these decks chosen at random. You can buy one of them chosen at random, or you can navigate wherever you want and buy a good deck.
Let's link them to the $4,000 trade binder deck.
We'll pick one at random just to be fair. We'll just spin the wheel on it, and
we can link him to Ben's deck that he didn't submit.
yeah, just an empty page. You just, what are you, like 50? Oh boy,
I'm getting old.
Sorry, that roast energy is flying all over the place right now. You can also buy merch for us in the description. You can tip us if you don't want to be a patron, which you can also do in the description. The description is a playground of links for you.
Yes. Thanks everyone again for watching. 10K.
We did it.
It is on lower. And besides anything, we're at 36K. That's just when we are recording this. It's probably more by the time this comes out. On our new video, we put a lot of work into that, and getting an actual
proportionate response.
Yeah, getting a proportionate response is like my set goal. I told BZ, I'm like, all right. He's like, what's your goal for this video? I'm like, my goal is for in a month, it'll be our most viewed video.
You mean 3 days?
It was our most viewed video in 3 days. And thank you all.
It's now more than double.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually insane. Thanks everybody a million times.
Stellar. Go watch it 10 more times, and then we can talk about how it has 100,000 views.
And if you have an idea for another big project, let us know.
Yeah, we're accepting new applications for what's our B word? I guess we have to have, for a code name, we have to have a project first. I don't want to code name it without an actual idea.
That's fair.
So we'll get that to you as soon as we have it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Peace out, Tribe Scout. Ooh, now they'll know when the code name comes that we're working on it. Tribe Scout.